Kieren, you're going to play, it looks to be a physical Syracuse team that wants to run the ball. It seems to play into your strengths as a linebacker. Kind of give us an idea of what you gleaned, what you expect to see from their offense.
We expect them to run the ball. Obviously, 34 is a talented player. It is something that I always look forward to. I always look forward to stopping the run, and they're going to be, they're going to be good. We're physical, so I think we should give them a run for their money.
Huge offensive line. I think 4 of their starters are over 300. One of their guards weighs 375. I mean, you see big guys all the time, but how do you manage to combat that size, not to get engulfed by those big guys?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of said it. Like, when a guy's that big, you don't really necessarily want to be tangled up with him. A lot of times it's easier to get around those types of guys. A lot of times they're not maybe as fast. I mean, we should probably be better athletes than somebody that big. So, just playing on edges of the lineman rather than getting directly down in the middle of them, because that's what he wants. So that's definitely going to be a good thing.
Is it similar to facing Minnesota's offensive line from like last year? Because they had big guys.
They had a big line. It's there's certain pros and cons between playing a line that's that big. I mean, Iowa's line isn't that big, but they're faster. So it's both ways.
Have you seen a running back as good as Tucker that you're going to see against Syracuse?
Have we seen one?
Yeah, have you seen one yourself? Against one?
I mean, I think I've been there a long time. I think I've seen backs that are really good, but he'll be the best back we faced this year, I think, and he compares, to a lot of the other backs that you can play in college, and that's a good thing. We're excited about it.
What have you liked about what the defense has done these first 2 games?
I like people just flying around. I mean, I think we've played pretty fast. I think that we've had an improvement from last year in terms of rallying around the ball, and I think everybody's really clear on their assignments up until this point. Obviously, we're still getting better, and we always want to get better, but I think everybody knows where they're supposed to be, which is it allows you to play faster, and it allows you to stop whatever the team throws at you.
What's it going to be like playing without Jalen?
We've worked on adapting to that, obviously, and we have CJ playing the star position, the outside linebacker position a lot, which he's played before. He has experience in that, and he knows what to do, and we're confident in him. And he's a little smaller, but he's a physical guy. I mean, we're not worried about him taking on a block or tackling the ball carrier or anything. So we're gonna adapt.
So how did you get involved in playing the violin? Those instruments, was that a family thing or just your own interest?
It was just I had mentioned on the radio show that I was asked that question, and I talked about how my mom, she had taught me and my siblings how to play piano, and and then from there I just learned, I guess only 2 other instruments. I wanted to learn trumpet, but it was too loud. I couldn't practice it in my apartment, so that didn't happen. But maybe sometime. Yeah.
Do you still stay sharp with those, or are you still?
Not as sharp as I could. Yeah, I probably should practice more. I think it's good for the brain. I think it keeps you sharp.
Well, I mean, once you're done with athletics playing, is that
I'll
something
probably
you will jump back into?
Yeah, I think for sure. That's going to be something that hopefully that I want to do for the rest of my life. I mean, it's something I love. I love music.
How much has that made you just a more well-rounded person, having that kind of background and maybe an outlet too to escape from athletics a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like, the more things that you do, I think the more you realize that everything is like everything else. So what I mean by that is like having to figure things out, and I could relate football and music, having to understand and logically decipher certain things. It really just helps you understand the world better. Foreign languages, learning about other cultures. Like, I think all of that stuff just helps you function in the world.
You ever want to jump in with the Purdue marching band on game day?
I don't know about the band. I might play with them in Elliott Music Hall for a little bit as a guest feature.
Got a favorite composer?
A favorite composer?
I don't put you on the spot.
I really like Tchaikovsky, Franz Liszt, Sibelius. I could name a bunch of them. Yeah, there's 3 for you.